Hello and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. I'm meteorologist Todd Jacobian. Thanks for coming here for your weather information. We are your ticket to big weather events, and the European model, which I showed you with the blog post this morning, showed you the concerns for icing further south. And now the new run of the European is in. Not so much. It's just like, it's Thursday. They just flip-flop, and I will not make a call as to what will happen next week. Will it rain? Will we have ice? Will it be dry? It will be colder. I can guarantee you that. Colder than what you're looking at. This is Friday afternoon. Look at this. Here's the Arctic boundary here. And very cold and snowy. Very important, laying down a snowfield towards the north, which could add a chill to our air, an extra chill, as the wind goes over these new snowfields. But it's warm. I mean, you got a southerly wind. I mean, we're pushing records if we get rid of clouds. That's amazing. That's going to be a mild day, especially if we can get rid of the cloud cover. Whew. All right, so let's go into Saturday. That's where things get interesting. This is 6 a.m., and moisture returning off the Gulf of Mexico. The Arctic boundary is in northwest Arkansas, just now entering. And rain and moisture pushing up. Now watch what happens when that moisture starts to pool around that front. Look at the rain expanding. That's noon Saturday. And that's Saturday at 6 p.m. Here's the frontal boundary location right here, and you see little pockets of low pressure here along the frontal boundary. This is the rain-snow line, basically, give or take a few miles. So this is all plain old rain. On the northwest fringe of that could be a little ice, but that's out of Arkansas at this point. All right, now let's go to 12Z Sunday, which is 6 a.m. The cold front is through the whole state. Colder air is moving in, so that's at 72 hours. All right, now let's go to see what the surface temperatures are doing at 72 hours. The freezing line is right here. It's through northwest Arkansas. So, and most of the precipitation is east of here at this point. So it's still precipitating, but the air is above freezing. All right. Let's go back to west. See what I'm talking about? It's not raining anymore. This is looking at precipitation though over the past 6 hours. All right. Now, here's 84 hours on this model. So this is Sunday at 6 p.m. It's still precipitating. Now, where's the cold air at 84 hours? Let's go back to our surface chart. Whoops. There we are. The cold air is still locked up towards the north. Ozarks right here. And that sub-freezing line just, it isn't, I mean, it's colder. I mean, this is the 40-degree line going through southern Arkansas. 35-degree line up here. So it's all banked up here. It's cold. I mean, that's a cold rain Sunday, according to the European. All right? So, all right, now let's go to Monday. Whoop, here we go. Another surge of moisture. That's Monday at noon. And you see that Monday at 6 p.m. That's your 540 line. The front's well east now. I mean, cold air is spilling all over the western United States. Let's see what's happening at on the surface temperature. This is 108 hours out. Here we go. Look! There's the sub-freezing, or the freezing and sub-freezing air. Still to the north! Remember, the European, the last run, had that line much further towards the south, so it's not quite as cold. So I'm going to stick with, if you has Todd, you got to make a forecast right now. What's going to happen next week? I will say that it's going to be colder, number one. You're going to have multiple rounds of rain. And the best chance for any freezing rain and or sleet, again, northwest Arkansas. Plain and simple. Now, there is that chance that it comes further towards the south. That line, sure. But, you know, I've been talking about how that sub-freezing air is held up to the north and suspended a little bit. Could it come further towards the south? Well, we've had one run of the Euro that said yes. And it concerns me. But again, I will focus my attention on northwest Arkansas, but just to let you know, I'm keeping an eye on it because, yeah, it could go further south. All right, let's go out further in time while I got you here. Whoops. Dry. That upper level feature, if you look at the blog post from this morning, I said, I'm not writing this off. Here it comes. Here's moisture ahead of it. I have a feeling that this could be in the form of sleet. That's Wednesday. That's Thursday morning right there. Rain, maybe some sleet with that. It's not cold enough for snow. This is the area of low pressure aloft, okay? See that right in here? See that closed 540 line? That's a reflection of the upper level low right there. Rain, Now watch that. Do you see that closed 540 line starts to come across? A lot of times, back with the upper level low, you can get the rain changing to snow. So that's why I'm not writing that system off at the end of next week. You see how that goes right across Arkansas? That's Thursday night into Friday morning. So again, don't take that as a forecast, but that shows you, this model shows you exactly why I will not write off that late week system. There you go. And look, by the way, while I've got you here, woo, that is cold air spilling into the Great Lakes and into, I don't know if I believe that or not. I mean, that gets us mild again with a surface low well towards the north. Oh, well, we'll see. Again, I encourage you to please read the blog post below for more in-depth my thoughts about this. And thank you very much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.